Hi everybody, welcome to Synergistic Horsemanship. Today we're going to talk about the different types of nylon halters as well as the different methods of haltering with these and what the purpose is for each one of these. Cindy has done a video already on rope halters that we're going to be posting soon. And so this is generally the type of nylon halter that you'll see at most places. It's a really good, sturdy nylon halter. This one's probably about 12 years old. That's why it's nice and faded. It was not this color green before. This one over here, as you can tell, looks different than the other one, right? One of the things you'll notice right off the bat is that there's leather on the top, no nylon. So the theory behind this type of halter, this one happens to be made by Perry's, is that if your horse pulls back, freaks out, gets stuck in something, that this leather will break. That's the theory, instead of your horse. I've seen many accidents, horses get stuck upside down, even with a good, quick release knot, sometimes those knots get pulled so tight you just can't get it undone, or you don't want to get close to the horse that's panicking. So that's a really nice plus of this. I also happen to like this halter a lot because it has this throat latch here. And this is originally designed for grooming, although my lazy self uses it so that I can just slip the halter over the head, and I'll show you guys how you do that later. But really, it latches like this, but then, like I said, the original design was you either want to wipe something underneath here, you want to point an ointment there, you want to shave the underneath part of the throat latch, you unclip this, and you got easy access. They do make grooming halters that don't have this all together. I do have one, but I rarely use it. It's kind of one of those things that just sits in the bottom of my tack box, to be honest, and I wonder why I have it. But there are professional grooms out there that really love those. I just don't like changing halters all the time. So for me, for everyday use, this is what I use. And Chief, our lovely model over there, is going to be the one that we're going to use to go ahead and halter him up and go from there. So we'll walk on over and show you how we do this. He's generally a really good gentleman about this. I say generally because horses like to make us liars. Hi, Chiefy. Good boy. So I like to, you always want to halter standing on the left side if you can help it, right? And you can see, he looks like a nice relaxed horse that's ready to do this. I put the lead rope over their neck first to kind of hold them in place if I feel like something is going to go wrong. It's just a habit that I have. And then I put my hand over the top, right one over the top, grab the line on the other side, or the crown piece as we call it. Call the crown piece, pull this on over. And then as I'm tightening this, I'm going to kind of look to see what the fit looks like, right? This is a pretty good fit around his nose. I feel like he could open his mouth. He could be comfortable with it. I'm looking for almost 2 finger widths below the cheekbone for optimal fit on the halter. This one happens to fit in pretty darn well. So sometimes I get lazy. As you can tell, I'm lazy. And don't put this through the buckle here. But I have another horse, Chip, that happens to be quite the Houdini. And if I tie him up like this, before you know it, Chip has actually pulled this piece up, and then he's standing there in the barn aisle. So for good practice, I always leave this tucked in like that. And to pull it off, you're such a good boy. To pull it off, very similar maneuvers, right? Unbuckle this, pull this off, and then I like to wait to know that my horse is just going to relax and let me take the halter off, just kind of like you do a bridle. I feel like it keeps horses from flipping their nose up and, oh, I'm out of here. And you can see that, we've had good practice with him with taking off a halter. He's not going to be the type to take off, right? He's just going to stand here like a gentleman and wait. And that's from good horsemanship all the way around and consistent horsemanship, right? Every single day we're training our horse when we come out. So the other way, my favorite way of putting on the halter, is you unbuckle this here. This becomes loose, okay? Then you have the nice open piece here. And you just come like this, slide it over, take the right hand across the top, pull the ear through, pull the other ear through. Now, I try not to just let that dangle there. I feel like that's something that could either scare them or could get in their eye if they got scared and whipped around. I mean, the more you're around horses, the more you see things happen, right? So then I just very gently come over here, buckle this. Now you have to make sure that when you buckle that you pull this piece to the middle, because if you don't and it's off to the side, it's actually too tight around their throat latch. And, if they move to the side, it's just going to be uncomfortable. And if you're doing a good grooming session, you're in there for a while, right? So you want to make your horse comfortable. So once again, to take off this, I kind of pull like this, drop that down, put my hand over the top, and release. And just like a good boy, right? I should be able to pull this off. He's going to stand right next to me, and he's not going to bolt away. Even though we're in this nice round pen where he has space, he's going to mind his manners, because that keeps me safe and that keeps him safe. So if you guys have any questions about it or want us to film anything else, just please let us know. We really, really enjoy helping you guys. And we hope that you comment and like our channel and keep participating, because we want to keep helping. So thank you so much.